Hello my lovely viewers, welcome back, and if you're new here, hello, I'd love you to join us. I've got an H&M haul for you, and it's quite a haul. There are quite a number of pieces here, and the reason for that is I'm carrying on my theme of looking at trends for my key trends for autumn winter 24-25. These pieces pick up on them absolutely perfectly. So as always, what I'll do is I'll show you each piece. Links to everything will be below. What I won't do here is quote prices because H&M have gone into a bit of a sale stroke offers. So I do know that the prices on some of these have been reduced. So let's jump right in with the first piece. Okay, one of the key trends I spoke about was frill detailing, and honestly this shirt is absolutely divine. Now I think it was either last year or the year before I bought a cotton version of this, and they're still doing it, and I will link it below, and this is a silky version. I've picked this up in a size extra small. I think it went into an offer. I can't recall what the price was, but as I say, links to everything will be below. But honestly, the silky version of this is great for layering, lovely on its own, but absolutely lovely under a sweater, tank, jacket, all of the above. So let's have a look at some of the detail. You've got this lovely frill detail here around the neck, nice pearlized buttons going down as well. I love this. I love the shade of blue here. It's not a navy, and it's not a pale blue. It's a kind of Wedgwood blue. You've got these nice little puff detail on the shoulder here. Look at the detail in that sleeve. So it comes down gathered. I like as well how they've turned the stripe horizontally. It just draws the eye down to the wrist, which is a really nice point of the body. Captured in a single button here. Absolutely plain down the back. The frills and the stripe do the talking. This is absolutely lovely, and it looks absolutely lovely on. Okay, that blouse also comes in white. Now, it's described as white, but it's that milk. So it's not cream, it's not an ecru. It is like milk. Now the difference here, everything is the same. So I picked this up again in an extra small. Frill detail of the collar. But look how they've done this top button in this almost a rose gold effect dome button. But it draws the eye to the frill detail around the neck. I think that just adds to the simplicity of the blouse. Again, you've got the detail here, but look, they've done the button as well. So you know you've got the frill that draws the eye, but you have that detail as well. Playing around the back, I just think that takes something ordinary to a little bit extraordinary. Absolutely adore this shirt. One of the other trends I spoke about was sheer. Now, whilst this is not totally sheer, it gives that element, but the fullness of the blouse takes away from the sheerness of the fabric. This style is one of their staples, and this colourway stroke pattern I think is one of their latest iterations. Now, one of the other things I spoke about was dark florals, and this is a nod to that. So it's not a conventional floral, but it does have that hue. This is an absolutely glorious colour. I think it's described as pale pink. Now, this could be either black or it could be the darkest espresso. And I think the pink gives that black, that almost espresso hue. You have a nice mandarin collar here that's gathered, so you've got fullness. You've got gathers here on the top, that gives a lovely blouson effect to the sleeve. But look at the button detail. You've got cover buttons here, so there's 5 buttons here, and around the back you've got covered buttons as well, so there's 3 little elastic fastening. I've left that open so you can see. Tiny little V there. This is absolutely glorious and looks lovely on. I think this shade and this pattern detail is so flattering, and I think this is an exceptionally really good price, and I mean a really good price. Check it out below. Okay, this is from their premium range, and I've shown you some things before from their premium range. Some lovely loafers that they do, and they're still doing, because, you know, in terms of style and longevity, loafers really are. And this is an absolutely lovely wool short sleeve cable knit top. So one of the things I spoke about was heritage and this kind of cabling detail. One thing that strikes me about the things that I picked out is, I spoke about wearability, and they really are. But one thing that they all have is longevity, and that's the thing I really like and have picked up on in these things that I've highlighted for you. Let's have a look at some of this detail. This is absolutely glorious. So it's a merino wool blend. I've picked it up in an extra small. It's simplicity in itself. And you've got this nice wide crew neck. So can you see here how nicely that's done? So it's a statement. It's a statement piece. You've got then the cable detailing, the nice statement detail again is mirrored at the sleeve, so it's a bit of a longer sleeve, and it's captured the same as well. It's in a lovely dark beige, and that's really quite flattering. Now, whilst this has got a shorter sleeve, you know, going forward, you can layer this. You can pop this over a blouse, you can put this under a jacket, under another knit, over another knit, and there are lots of options here. For this sweater, this is absolutely glorious, something that will never go out of fashion. Okay, this is another piece, and again, this is simplicity in itself. Now, this is polyester, acrylic and wool, so the wool percentage is low, and so if you have, you know, you don't particularly want to wear wool, this is not primarily made of wool. This is just lovely. This lovely turtleneck here just frames the face. But look what they've done here. To make this structural, what they've done is they have pulled the sleeve, pulled the edging, you know, the edge of the fabrics together, so then the seams are external rather than internal. But look how that just gives structure around the shoulder detail and around the arm. That's exceptionally flattering. You've got this lovely wide sleeve. Look how they've turned the detail here of the knit. I hope the camera can pick that up as well. Very plain, and very plain around the back. Again, this is something that is simple and yet highly stylish. So another cable knit. And this is absolutely lovely, and what attracted me to this is the boldness and the width of the cable detailing. Look at this here. This is acrylic and polyester and an element of wool as well, but it's a lower element, so if you can't wear wool, it's a lower element of wool. But this is absolutely a glorious shade of blue, and it just makes this cable knit stand out and pop even more. Now, this has got a grown-on collar, but it's not quite a turtleneck, but it's taken a crew neck into something that is grown on, so it puts on that statement. This is an extra small, so it's slightly oversized, so don't size up because they have done that for you. So there's a nice width to it, but look at the width of that sleeve. Look how the cable's taken down, but look at the curved detail as well. Around the back, it's just plain here. This is like a fisherman's rib. This is just absolutely stunning. The shade of blue, I think, is absolutely glorious. Chocolate and shades of chocolate are again something that's key for this season. But honestly, this is absolutely lovely. This is a faux leather skirt, and I've picked this up in a UK size 6. And honestly, this is quite spectacular. You've got plain here, so a tiny waistband, not much, but you've got pockets that they have inserted down each side. There is a beautiful, look at the width of the fabric in this skirt. It's absolutely stunning. So it's unlined, but it has like a brushed effect. Around the back, you've got a simple zip detailing. So it's a glorious midi skirt, and there's a weight to this. You can wear this with shoes, you can wear it with boots, you can wear it with ankle boots. Honestly, this is lovely. Now, when this arrived, it was really tightly packaged. So don't be surprised when you get this if there are a lot of creases. I just hung it up. And if you leave it, in the bathroom, somewhere steamy, these things just fall out. And honestly, there is a lovely fold of how that finishes. The espresso chocolate of that, I think, is absolutely glorious. Animal print is another key trend, and this never goes out of fashion. This is an excellent price. This is a slip skirt, and it's done very simply. I've picked this up in an extra small. This does fit quite tight, so I think I'd be sizing up to a small in this, because I think it just gives that element of movement to it. This is fine, but I think I would personally size up in this. It's simple, so there's an internal elastic band here for the waistband area, and that is it. I think an animal print is quite a bit of a neutral. It goes with many things. You can wear this with boots, ankle boots, some nice shoes, and the brown in it is that dark brown that you can wear with black. It's a simple skirt that can be dressed up or dressed down. Okay, again, a nod to that heritage in terms of the dog tooth, but it's also picking up the shades of that autumnal brown effect as well. And these are a lovely pair of wide trousers. I've picked these up in a UK size 6, and these are absolutely adorable. So you've got a hook and eye fastening here, zip here. Internally, you've got that elasticated area. You've got nice belt loops here that line up with pleats down the front. So there's 2 pleats that are just done delicately. So they're flat across here. So there's nothing bulky that's going to add any additional fabric there. You've got side pockets, what's not to love. Look at the width of those trousers. These are high-waisted, faux pockets on the back. Honestly, there's a nice weight to these. They almost feel sort of cottonish, or twill effect, I suppose, is the thing. But these are absolutely lovely. Okay, this is their latest addition to their cigarette trousers, and I think I got these in every iteration that they've done. They keep coming back for a reason. They're a great style. They are sharp. They don't crease, they wash well, they wear well, and honestly, they're a great price. This is like a greyish colour, and honestly, look how sharp they are. You've got the internal here, by the way. I picked these up in a size 8. I size up in these because I do think they come up small. And there's nothing worse than trousers that are too tight, in my humble opinion. I think they look a bit more luxe when you have that little bit of give around them. So again, you've got the belt loops, you've got hook and eye, you've got the zip here, side pockets, faux round back. Honestly, these wash so well. I wash these, and if I'm quick to get them out of the washing machine, I pop them on a hanger, pop them the other way around, and I can get away without ironing them. They are that well tempered, and I love this shade in the latest colour. Okay, this is the final piece, and I spoke about shades of chocolate. They're going to burgundy, and this is a glorious burgundy dress. And I'm not going to lie, I think this is a bit of a sleeper. I spoke about sheer as well, so let's have a look at the detail. You've got this colour detail. By the way, I picked this up in an extra small. You've got this nice stand collar here, and this element here, the fabric is pleated and then goes out and adds fullness. So the body of the dress is lined, but then you have this absolutely glorious sheer sleeve detail. You've got it's the same buttons as well, that rose gold button, okay, again, that they used on the white blouse. But look at the back. This is a tie detail. So it's done again, so this is how it fastens. You've got the pleats then that then go into just sheer at the bottom. And honestly, this is, coming up to party season. You're going out, going for dinner, going dancing. This will be your friend for all those occasions. You can also wear it with boots. You can wear it with shoes. You can wear it with strappy sandals. This will take you into next year. This is absolutely glorious. I think this shade is a burgundy that has that chocolate hue, so it's not a red hue is my point. It's got that more of a shade, a cooler shade, that chocolate shade. Absolutely stunning dress. Okay, that's the end of the video. Do let me know if one of the pieces here is a hero piece for you. Tough call, because there are some absolutely stunners here. I'm not going to lie. From picking up on the trends of the frill, the sheer, the knitwear, faux leathers, the trousers, and that stunning dress, there's just absolute winners. Thank you all so very, very much for all your lovely comments. I enjoy reading absolutely every one of them, so thank you ever so much for that. And thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't, I do hope that you will. And it does mean a lot for the channel going forward. So Masha Buzz's Day will come next. So thank you ever so much, everybody. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio. Bye bye.